Hello, I'm Kara Dawn Weber.
She's an iron horse, gonna lead the way.
I'm 31. I live in New Hazelton, British Columbia. I have a 3-year-old son, and we have lots of fun here. I was born here. I lived here till I was 5, and then I moved to Dawson Creek, and I grew up there. 2008. I came home for a visit, and my brother was heading into mushroom season. He's a mushroom buyer and needing some childcare, and I had nothing else going on, so I agreed to stay for a couple months to help him out. And then I got pregnant with my son, and here I am. You never feel like your own person until you have a child, and then you're like, all right, nobody messes with me. I'm a mom now. Like, I have all the strength I need. You know, it's crazy. I've had a lot of help. Like, my sister's been living with me for the last year and a bit, so she lives at my house and looks after my son while I work and helps me out a lot in that way. And his dad's awesome. He and him get along amazing, and he's an incredible dad, so that's also like a huge bonus. Hazelton has always been my magical place. Hanging out in the forest, my dad, we would always go out in the bush because he was a forestry man. So lots of like random trips to the middle, like 3 hours up some bush trail to look at trees in the middle of nowhere. That was always awesome. As soon as it's berry season, my dad is out picking berries every single day. Like, you go to his house and his floors are covered in berries, and his counters, and he makes like jam, jelly, juice. Last year he did give me a lesson in jelly. He insisted I come over. He called me up. He was like, I need you to come over to my house right now. And I'm like, okay. So I go over there, and he's like, all right, so we're canning jam. And I want to show you how it's done, just so you know. I haven't bought jam in a million years because my dad has so much. Now we go mushroom picking, which I love. It's like my favorite thing. Like, last year was my full-on, like, I was a hardcore mushroom picker last year. Like, I learned from my dad. He totally like taught me everything, took me to some amazing patches. We made like crazy money. There was 1 week where we went, it's like near the end of the season, so the prices were like $40 a pound for number ones. So in 3 days, me, my dad, and my brother made, I think it was $1,200 each. It was pretty awesome. On a month-to-month basis, I'm definitely like always aware of how much money I have and what I need to pay and what bills need to get paid and where I can spend my money. And this last year I haven't been working that much, so I've been on EI and picking up shifts wherever and doing random jobs for people, whatever I can do to make some cash, pay the bills, buy some groceries. I've been volunteering as well, which is awesome this year. The local thrift store. I love the thrift store, it's amazing. All these ladies, they just like work their butt off. Like, the amount of stuff that goes into that thrift store is insane. It's like so many people in this community rely on that store, and during the summer when it was closed, even I was like, what do I do? Like, I can't shop. And we didn't have the other store, Field's closed, so we didn't have anything else. The thrift store is an amazing place. But yeah, there's not really, I don't know, I find it's hard to connect with other people in the community. Like, everyone kind of sticks to their own, and there's not a lot of intermingling, which I think is a problem. I think we need to intermingle more. I don't know, yeah, we need somewhere to go that doesn't involve alcohol. That's an important one. I think that's a big issue here. I'm here right now because it's a good place to be, but I'm planning on moving next year to go to school in Terrace. So this is kind of my last year to just enjoy the Hazeltons before I go and actually do something with my life. One of the main reasons why I live here and why it's going to be so hard to leave is because it's so beautiful. And every morning I wake up to that mountain and I'm like, are you kidding me? You never stop appreciating how awesome it is here. I'm going to get teary-eyed just talking about it. It's awesome. It's my magical place. So I'd definitely love to be able to live here once I actually have an education, but who knows.